Republicans are trying to redistrict Texas, and Democrats have fled the state. More than 50 Texas House Democrats left Texas for states such as Illinois and New York. Their departure prevented the Republican-controlled chamber from reaching quorum, blocking a scheduled vote to approve new U.S. House district maps backed by Donald Trump for the 2026 midterms. The purpose of the walkout? The proposed maps aim to add 5 Republican-leaning U.S. House districts in Texas, increasing GOP representation ahead of 2026. With insufficient votes to stop it through standard procedures, Democrats used the quorum rule, requiring 2/3 attendance in the 150-member House to delay legislative business. As you can see from this map, this is the proposal, and through the practice of gerrymandering, Republicans are looking to use partisan map drawing to reduce competitiveness. The response from Republican leadership: Governor Greg Abbott threatened to remove absent Democratic lawmakers from office and supported Attorney General Ken Paxton's suggestions to impose civil arrest warrants or daily fines. The Texas Supreme Court had previously upheld legislative powers to compel attendance, though enforcement in this case remains uncertain. The broader political context: Democratic lawmakers and several Democratic governors, including from Illinois and California, framed the move as a response to efforts at partisan mid-decade redistricting by Texas Republicans. California Governor Gavin Newsom raised the possibility of redrawing his state's maps in reaction to Texas's efforts. As far as historical precedent is concerned, similar quorum denial tactics were used by Texas Democrats in 2003 and 2021. In 2003, legislators fled across state lines to avoid votes on redistricting, delaying and ultimately failing to stop the plan. In 2021, a similar walkout shut down a bill on voting restrictions, though that too eventually passed during a special session. With the quorum denied, the Texas House postponed the vote on the proposed maps. Concurrent debates over flood relief and other legislation were also stalled. The special legislative session ends August 20, meaning the standoff will continue amid unresolved legislative deadlines and legal and political uncertainty. This Democratic walkout illustrates one of the few tactics available to minority party lawmakers, especially when legislative tools are limited and executive power is dominant. The denial of quorum is legal and strategic. It's a procedural move rooted in state house rules. It checks executive overreach. When the executive branch dominates the agenda, walkouts like this can temporarily rebalance power. It draws national attention to the issue. Exiting the state forces media and public focus on legislative maneuvers that might otherwise happen quietly, especially gerrymandering or voter suppression bills. Delaying the vote gives time for court filings, and this is countering asymmetrical legislative power. With Republicans controlling more redistricting power nationwide, Democrats lack structural tools. Walkouts serve as an act of defiance. What else do the Democrats really have left? Let me know your thoughts.